I've tested every travel tip out there across hundreds of flights, and these are the top 7 airport hacks that are free, easy, and actually work. The first travel trick that you need to know is this game-changing smartphone hack that I use every single time I fly. Just text yourself the airline code and flight number from your ticket or your confirmation email. It's usually a mix of letters and numbers like DL664. Most recent smartphones will then magically turn it into a clickable link. When you click on it, Preview Flight will come up as an option. And then when you select Preview Flight, updated status information about your flight is going to appear. You'll see if your flight is on time, you'll see the gate number, the estimated arrival time, the flight time, and even the carousel number to collect your luggage at baggage claim when you land. Having easy access to this information is so helpful both before you leave the house as well as while you're at the airport. And if someone is picking you up at the airport, or just likes to keep tabs on your trip, text them your flight number as well. It's going to appear as a clickable link for them too, and then since this link updates in real time, they'll always know exactly where your plane is and if there are going to be any changes to your arrival. Let us know down in the comments if you knew that your phone could do this. I have been texting myself my flight information on every single trip since I figured this out about a year ago. So easy, so useful. The next travel hack is another smartphone trick that could save you from unexpected baggage fees at the airport. Airlines in North America are cracking down on carry-on and personal item bag sizes, so this simple hack to check your luggage dimensions before you head to the airport is more important than ever. Just use the Measure app that comes pre-installed on most recent smartphones. Once your bag is fully packed, open the app and measure the height, width, and depth of both your carry-on suitcase and your personal item bag. And yes, you could use actual tape measure too, but I'm willing to bet for most of you watching that your phone is in easier reach than a roll of tape measure. It's critical that you measure both bags, since if you are caught with an oversized personal item bag, the airline might then count it as your carry-on allowance, forcing you to check in your actual carry-on suitcase at a ridiculous price, and also putting it at risk of being lost or stolen by the airline once it's been checked in and it's out of your hands. If you're not sure what carry-on size and personal item size your airline allows, a quick Google search for airline carry-on rules is going to get you to the right page. Just make sure you're checking your specific airline's website, since requirements can vary, and also check your ticket type, as many basic economy tickets don't even include a carry-on suitcase in the ticket price anymore. And here's a trick that most airports probably wish passengers didn't know about, which is that you can actually use the departure and the arrival lanes strategically to avoid airport traffic. During the crazy morning rush hour, when the departure level looks like a parking lot, head to the arrivals lane instead. Think about it. Not that many flights are landing at 7 a.m., so that level is usually pretty quiet during this morning rush. Just get dropped off on the arrivals level, and then as soon as you head inside the airport, take the escalator or the elevator up one floor to departures. I love using this hack when I want an extra minute to say goodbye to family or friends without an airport traffic officer breathing down my neck to get a move on. This works the other way around as well. If you're landing during peak arrival times when everyone and their uncle seems to be waiting in the pickup area, have your ride meet you at the departures level instead. Depending on the time of day, it might be much easier for someone to pull up and grab you without doing an endless terminal loop if they grab you from the departures level as opposed to the arrivals level. The next hack involves using Google Maps in a way that you probably never thought to do so before. Google Maps can actually help you navigate the airport and even plan out your entire airport experience before you even arrive. Just open Google Maps and search for your airport. Most major airports have detailed indoor maps that pop up showing everything from gates to shops. If you don't immediately see the gates, just type in a gate number into the search and it should prompt them all to appear. But here's where this trick gets extra useful. You can actually see how long it'll take you to walk between different points of the airport, and this can help inform those critical decisions, like whether or not you have time to wait in the Starbucks line. You can also use this method to find airport lounge locations, shopping options, and restaurant options nearby, so you don't end up settling for McDonald's when there was an In-N-Out burger just 5 minutes away. And a little bonus tip for this one that I probably shouldn't even share is that if you are looking for a little bit of peace and quiet and you don't have any lounge access, most airports actually have a chapel. It's free to use and it's often pretty empty. You didn't hear it from me. I have another secret tip that I probably should not be sharing coming for you at number 7, so stick around because it's a good one. This next hack solves the problem that too many first-time travelers end up learning the hard way, which is that a flight's departure time is not the boarding time. If your flight is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. and you stroll up to your gate at 7:15 p.m. thinking that you're good to go, I've got bad news for you. You've probably already missed your flight. The gate doors close at least 10 minutes before departure, and if the gate doors are closed, there is no amount of begging, if you can even find a gate agent there to beg, that is going to get those gate doors reopened. Domestic flights typically start boarding 30 to 40 minutes before departure, and the gate is closed at 15 minutes before departure. International flights can start boarding up to 1 hour before departure and often close their boarding gates 15 to 25 minutes before the departure time. The hack to never have to worry about missing the boarding window is to set an alarm on your phone for at least 1 hour before your flight's departure time. This hack has saved me more than once. This way, whether you're camped out somewhere watching the latest episode of Cobra Kai or you're taking a power nap, having an alarm set means that you can safely lose track of time without stressing that you'll miss your flight. Just please make sure that you don't get to your airport gate too early. I understand that you want to be responsible, but sitting at your gate 2 hours before departure is actually working against you. Gate agents are already planning for how they're going to handle all of those carry-on suitcases that definitely will not be fitting on a full flight. And guess whose bags they're going to scrutinize first? The eager beavers that showed up early and are just sitting there at the gate. By arriving at the gate 2 or 3 hours ahead of your flight's departure, you are basically volunteering to be the one that gets asked to have their bag checked in. Not good. Tip number 6 is one of the most underrated airport hacks, which is choosing the right clothing to wear that has you looking both put together while also staying comfortable. While most people, including myself sometimes, will default to wearing sweatpants to the airport, you can actually be comfortable and still look a little bit classy thanks to today's video sponsor, Halara, and their line of Flex Denim jeans. I'm all about comfort first when flying, and the stretchy waistband on these jeans does not disappoint. But there is just something different about how you feel and how you show up in the world when you also know that you're looking good. These ridiculously affordable and versatile pants combine the confidence boost of wearing the perfect pair of jeans with the stretch of your favorite yoga pants. They come in options for every body type, whether you're tall, short, curvy, or slim, and you can choose your favorite style from wide leg to flare to skinny, in high waist, or mid-rise, and light to dark wash. I will personally opt for a dark wash jean when I'm traveling, since apparently I can't help but spill something on myself between leaving the house and arriving at my destination. Check out the link down in the video description to explore Halara's line of Flex Denim jeans, and then also use the code TRAVEL at checkout to get an additional discount on these already ridiculously affordable pants. If you need to see an agent to check in at the airport, or if you need to check a suitcase, this next hack is going to get you through the check-in line as quickly as possible. When you're checking in for a flight at the airport or dropping off a checked bag, always aim for the nearest line to the business or priority desk. The moment those priority desk agents are done with their status passengers, they'll often call over passengers from the nearest economy line to get them checked in. This means that you could not only end up getting through the airport line way faster than you expected, but the bonus is that you'll probably end up getting checked in by a more senior agent who's used to dealing with high-status customers and providing top-tier service. Just be sure that you are actually in the economy line and not standing in the priority line, unless, of course, you do have a first class or a business class ticket, in which case, by all means, get in that priority line. Nice. You might have noticed we didn't even touch on airport security in this video, and that's because with all of the new changes rolling out, it's honestly become a whole topic on its own. From new scanning technology to digital IDs, there are some pretty big changes coming, some good and some, well, let's just say you'll want to be prepared. I'll link to that airport security video in the description and put it on the screen for you to watch next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join Ollie and I back here each week with new travel tips and hacks, and I will see you in that next video soon. Bye.